Hello, it's your boy Mr. CV. I'm back with another special video. I'm gonna do the player ratings of Arsenal versus Leeds. Arsenal winning 5-0, first home game for them. And Gyökeres says lift off, but Saka and Odegaard injured. Injury concerns. Those are huge worries. But unlike last season, even though I'm a bit worried, we've got reinforcements in there. We just brought in Eze. Madueke can play on that left on that right hand side, which obviously we know that's his preferred place. And also we got Martinelli. We got quite a lot of reinforcements. Eze as well can play in any of those front line as well. So listen, I'm not even worried at all, unlike last season. And in defensively as well, we're good. Odegaard been injured. You got Wanyeri there. You got Max Naumann. You got Eze as well. Saka been injured. You can play Martinelli there. You can play Trossard there. You can play I said Nuno. What's this called? Noni Madueke as well. But let me go into this. The game started off quite slow. Arsenal had huffed and puffed a bit, but Leeds were the one that had a better chance, and a great save from David Raya as well. But after that, was Arsenal scored the first goal with a header from Timber, Timber scored 2 goals, who's probably one of the shortest on the pitch. But Arsenal are just a set piece king, man, and you got to give it to them. Got to give it to them. I don't know what artist has done. I don't know what the set piece coach has done, but Arsenal and set pieces is like winning a penalty. It's actually ridiculous. So let me start off with the players. No, let me go into it. So first person that scored, Timber scored. Then Saka scored a bullet goal. I thought he was going to cut it back with Gyökeres, but it was a great finish. And then after that, another goal from Timber. And then another goal from someone else as well. And then literally another goal from Timber, and then we had the penalty to see the off of Max Naumann earned the penalty as well. So let me go into the player ratings. So starting off with David Raya, made a wonderful save, instinctive to deny strike from close range. Had little else to do, but that didn't stop him with the score. At level was vital to keep a clean sheet. So I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. Gerald Timber, given man of the match, and rightly so. He deserved it as well. 2 goals as well. One with the header, one with his feet as well. That was a bit bobbling as well. But honestly, that guy is a baller, man. And him and Declan Rice fighting for that right back position. Honestly, he's ahead of Declan. I said Declan Rice. He's ahead of what's his name, Ben White, ahead of that position. But honestly, great player, man, and really like him as well. And then with Ben White there as well, it can give him some rest as well, because Ben White is a vital cover, and it can give him some rest as well, which means he won't get injured as often as well. And he's great for competition for the team. So I'll give him a 9 out of 10. William Saliba did really well, one of the most comfortable games for him, and I'm glad as well they kept a clean sheet. So I'm giving 7 out of 10. Gabriel Magalhaes as well, standard rating as well, 7 out of 10. And honestly, these two, Saliba and Gabriel, honestly, they're like brothers and sisters, man. Honestly, they complement each other so well, man. And it's great to see Calafiori. I said about Calafiori starting the match as well, and honestly, I like him as a player. Great overlapping runs as well, and on top of it as well, he's just a great footballer as well. And obviously, with a nice hair, nice Giroud. He's Giroud, but in left back hand. But honestly, great player. 7 out of 10. I'll give him an 8 out of 10 actually. Zubimendi did a lot more. I did say we're going to control the games more, so he suits Zubimendi more, and that proved Riley to be so, and he was able to create chances as well. There was one ball he put over to Saka, who just missed it because the ball went too far from him. But honestly, 7 out of 10. Declan Rice made a lot more darting runs today, especially the ball carrying, the runs from midfield, and the crosses as well, assisted as well. 2 assists, I believe, from him. And honestly, the crosses he was putting in, great crosses that led to the goal for Timber as well. And honestly, those corners, man, and those free kicks, honestly, they're right on the tee, man. And you got to give him an 8 out of 10. Odegaard, I'm a bit on and off, really, with him. Did okay at times, but other times really sloppy on the ball. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. And also he got injured as well. They had to take him off as well So for Wanyeri actually. And when Wanyeri came on, he did okay, but we'll get into that. So I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Up front, attack, Bukayo Saka, much better game for him today. Taking players on and also doing much better as well. Back to his old self as well a bit. Scored a goal, but also with the injury that he had, that also kind of knocked it off a bit. But it meant that when he got injured, Trossard was brought on, which puts Noni Madueke on that right hand side, which was good to see how he will perform, and he did okay actually. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Victor Gyökeres, really happy for him. Made that long run that we know him for. Cut inside. When he did cut in, I was thinking, wow, he's a bit heavy. But honestly, scored a fantastic goal. And on top of it, scored a penalty as well. And I think that would add to his confidence as well. And also, my inside sources said he might have been moved to be the penalty taker from Saka. But let's see, because sometimes Saka took penalties, Odegaard took penalties, so Victor Gyökeres as well. And I think if he starts to take penalties as well, that will really boost his goals tally up as well, which will be good as well for him and his confidence as well. And just for him to just be getting goals as well. So I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Noni Madueke was okay. I don't think he was all right. First half, struggled a bit when he was playing on that left-hand side. But when he moved to the right-hand side, he was a bit more better as well, more effective as well. And you got to give it to him as well. But I'll give him a 6 out of 10. The subs that came on, Edson Wanyeri, he did okay. He did really well, actually, when he came on. Lots of nice, neat and tidy 1-2s. And lost the ball a bit sometimes, but honestly, he was all right. I gave him a 6 out of 10. Leandro Trossard, he didn't really do much when he came on. There wasn't really enough time for him to do much. But he did okay. We'll give him a 5 out of 10. Max Dowman, really impressed with him when he came on, taking players on, won the penalty like he did in pre-season against Joel Linton, and really good player as well. And you got to give it to him as well. 7 out of 10. And then Miles Lewis Kelly didn't really do much when he came on, so it was difficult to assess him. So I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Musquera as well, 5 out of 10. And but honestly, can't really complain. Arteta though, really good. My starting lineup that I said was the one he chose. Barring probably Madueke, to be honest with you on that part, but really good from him. And on top of it as well, Arsenal won the game. But just the injuries to Odegaard and Saka might be a bit of a problem. But like I said, the way Arsenal did this transfer window, they've actually built a squad, and that squad means when players get injured now, where I'm not fearing or being scared as much as I used to be about who's going to replace them. Do we have adequate replacements? And I think right now Arsenal do have adequate replacements. So listen, fantastic win for Arsenal, 5-0. I think our next game is against Liverpool, so, or whoever it is against. Let's keep that momentum. Let's keep winning games, and especially with teams like Man City dropping points, is really good. Hopefully, we Liverpool drop points as well, and then hopefully Arsenal can actually maintain being on the Premier League, being at the top of the Premier League this time. So, it's your boy, Mrs. You have a fantastic day, and take care.